Hello students, science second, third chapter, life processes in living organism, part 2. In that next topic is menstruation cycle. Menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle, you know that when female are at the age, age of puberty. What is the age of puberty? Age of 10 to 17 years is called as the puberty age. So when girls reaches at the puberty age, in females reproductive system, some changes takes place. And these changes repeated at interval of every 28 and 30 days. These repetition of changes are called as the menstrual cycle. What I told you, female reproductive system undergoes some changes at puberty age, and these changes repeated at the interval of every 28 and 30 days. These repetitive changes are called as the menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is a natural process. It is controlled by four hormones. Which are that four hormones? First one is the follicle stimulating hormones FSH. Second one is the luteinizing hormones LH. Third one is the estrogen hormones, and fourth one is the progesterone hormones. Follicle stimulating hormones, luteinizing hormones, estrogen, and progesterone. What happens in the menstrual cycle? At the start of menstrual cycle, one of the several follicles in the ovary start to developing along with the oocyte present in. The oocytes are egg cells are present in the follicles. So several follicles in the ovary started developing along with the oocyte present in that. They are started developing the under the effect of hormones, follicle stimulating hormones. Under the follicle means under the follicle stimulating hormones, several follicles are in the ovary started developing along with the oocyte present in that. This developing follicle, this developing follicle secretes the another hormone that is called as the estrogen. Endometrium of the uterus means inner surface of the uterium start developing under the effect of this estrogen hormones. Meanwhile, developing follicle completes its development. These processes are goes on simultaneously. Follicle start developing in the ovary along with oocyte under the effect of follicle stimulating, and these stimulating follicle secrete the estrogens. Due to this estrogen, endometrium of the uterus also start developing. When developing follicle completes its development, it gets burst under the effect of luteinizing hormones, and oocyte is released. This process is called as the ovulation. When follicle burst and oocyte is released, the remaining tissues of breast follicle form a corpus luteum. This corpus luteum starts secreting another fourth uh, hormones that is called as the progesterone. Due to the under the effect of these progesterone hormones, endometrial glands start secretion. In this way, the endometrium gland is ready for implantation of embryo. When everything is ready, oocyte is released and endometrium inner surface of uh, uterus is also completely developed for the implantation of embryo. Then what happened? Fertilization takes place. Means oocyte will fertilize with sperm. But if the oocyte is not fertilized within the 24 hours, the luteum become inactive and it transfer into the corpus albicans. Due to this, secretion of estrogen and progesterone stopped completely, and in the absence of these hormones, the endometrium of the uterus start degenerating. This degenerating endometrium and unfertilized ovum and oocyte is discarded through the vagina, accompanied with continuous bleeding. This bleeding is continuously for 3 to 5 days. This is called as the menstruation. Unless the oocyte is fertilized, embryo is not implanted, this process is repeated after 28 days in every month. If the embryo is implanted, repetition of menstruation cycle stop till the birth of child. Thereafter, period of breastfeeding. As you know that menstrual cycle is a natural cycle. During the menstrual cycle, women experience several pains. They felt severe sickness because of the bleeding. There is possibility of infection to them also. Therefore, during the menstrual cycle, there is a need of rest along with special personal hygiene. The woman. In this way, menstrual cycle takes place in the woman. Now, next topic is the reproduction and modern technology. Modern technology. Many couples cannot have child due to the various reason. There may be various reason. There may be the reason behind that. In women, there will be abnormality in the women maybe, or there may be abnormality in the women also. In case of women, what are the abnormalities? Irregularity in menstrual cycle may be there. Yeah, difficulties oocyte production or optical in oviduct, difficulties in implantation of uterus and many other reasons. Due to that, the woman cannot get the child. The males also can also face some problem such as absence of sperm in the semen, slow movement of sperms, anomalies in the sperm formation. These are the reason behind these are the reason in the male abnormalities. In such cases, the couples cannot have children, but with the help of advanced medical technology, these couple can get child. The what are that technology? They are IVF, surrogacy, sperm bank. Using these technology, the childless couple can get child. In that first technology is the IVF, in vitro fertilization. IVF, in vitro fertilization. In this technique, fertilization is is brought about in the test tube, and embryo is formed in the thus embryo is formed, and this embryo is implanted in the uterus of woman at appropriate time. What is done in the IVF? In the IVF technique, fertilization means combination of oocytes and sperm is brought about in a test tube, and embryo is developed. This developed embryo is implanted in the uterus of woman at appropriate time. This technique is used for having the child in case of those childless couple who have problem like less sperm count, obstacle in viaduct, etc. The couple which have this problem, they can get child by this technique. Second technique is the surrogacy. In surrogacy, some women have problem in implantation of embryo in their uterus. They are not capable of implantation of their embryo in their uterus, means their uterus is not completely developed. They are not capable of uh, having the embryo in that. Such women can take the help of this technique called that is called as the surrogacy. What happened in this technique? In this technique, oocyte is collected from the ovary of women having such problem. That oocyte is fertilized in the test tube with the help of sperm of her husband. When the embryo is formed, this embryo is implanted in the uterus of other women which have normal uterus. Such woman is called as the surrogated mother. That embryo develop in that woman and child. After birth, this couple can get that child. So the embryo which develop in the other woman's uterus, that woman is called as the surrogate mother. In this way, couple can get the child. They can become the father and parents. Other technique is the sperm bank or semen. You know that some male has problem of small sperm production. In this their semen sperm count is less. In this case, the couple cannot get the child. They can take the help of sperm bank. From sperm bank, they can take the sperms, and in this way, semen is ejaculated by the desired man, the man who can donate its semen. So that semen is collected by that desired man and stored in the sternum. Before collecting the sperm of that man, his physical and mental checkup were taken. After that, semen is ejaculated by him and it is stored in the bank. As per the wish of needful couple who wanted to have child, oocytes of women of concerned couple is fertilized by IVF technique using the semen from the sperm bank. Then resultant embryo is implanted in the uterus of same woman. In this way, they can get the child. But name of the semen donor is strictly kept secret as per the law. Next topic is twins. Sometimes we have seen that couple get two offsprings. That is, they get the woman can give the birth of two children. That is twins. How this happens? Many couples have twins. How this happens? When two embryos develop simultaneously in the same uterus and thus two offsprings are delivered simultaneously, such offsprings are called as the twins. There are two types of twins: monozygotic twins and dizygotic twins. What are the monozy? There are two types of twins: monozygotic and dizygotic. Monozygotic. Monozygotic twins are formed from the single embryo. When embryo is formed in the uterus, during the early development of embryo, means within 8 days of zygote, when zygote is formed, from the zygote embryo is formed. So after the formation of zygote, within the 8 days before, if that zygote divide into, that embryo divide into the two groups by the cell division, then these two groups developed as a separate embryo and monozygotic twins are formed. Such twins are genetically similar to each other. Their gender may be same. Their gender must be same. Such twins are exactly similar in their appearance. Their gender is also shown. Both will be either girl. Both will be either boys. Both will be either girls or boys. But in the case of monozygotic twins, if the embryonic cell divide after 8 days of zygote formation, there is high possibility of formation of co-joint twins. Means that twin can be joined. The such twins born with some part of body joined to each other. Some organs are common in such twins. These type of twins are called as the Siamese twins. Now, dizygotic twins. Sometimes two oocytes release into the ovary of the woman, and both oocytes fertilize by two separate sperm. Thus, two zygote is formed in the form, and these two zygotes developed zygotes from the embryo, and two embryos are separately implanted in the uterus. The dizygotic twins are delivered after complete development. Such twins are genetically different. They may be same by gender or they may be different by gender. Means they may be both are girls, they may be both are boys, they may be one boy and one girls. Any possibility can be there. Now next topic is the reproductive health. A person's state of being, physical, mental and social strongness is called as the health. In our country, there is a lack awareness about the reproductive health due to the various reasons like custom, tradition, illiteracy, shyness. There is see there seem to be indifference towards the reproductive health of women. Occurrence of menstrual cycle related with the reproductive and overall health of women. Now, women are working par with men. Due to this, they have to stay outdoors for whole day. And in menstrual cycle, you know that the bleeding continuously takes place. Due to that, their private organs should be clean time to time. Otherwise, problem regarding reproductive health may arise. Such type of problem, reproductive health may be arise in men too. Therefore, it is essential to clean their genital organ, private organs. Otherwise, some disease about the reproductive organ will be developed. That is called as the sexual disease, such as syphilis, gonorrhea, can be caused by the bacterial infection. What are the symptoms of syphilis? Occurrence of patches on the various part of genital organ, rash, fever, inflammation of joint, alopecia are the symptoms of syphilis, and painful and burning sensation during urination, oozing of pus through the penis and vagina, inflammation of urinary tract, anus, throat, eyes are the symptoms of gonorrhea. Therefore, we should clean our private organ time to time so that this sexual disease cannot infect it to us. Do you know population explosion? Excess of growth of population with short duration is called as the population explosion. May have realized from the table in your book is given, you can realize that the growth of population growth of India is so exploited. Due to that, we face various problems like unemployment, decreasing per capita income, increasing loan, stress on natural resources, etc. There is only one solution for all such problem is the population control. There should be family planning for that. If we make the family planning, if we have only one or two child, then population can be controlled. Thus, in this way, your third chapter is completed. Okay, thank you.